it's a place for people who love film. A place for people who love film and who love to discuss film and who love to have their own sort of dialogue with film.
For nearly a decade, the Frida Cinema has provided audiences in Orange County a window to various stories and artistic experiences from around the world and throughout history.
My name is Logan Crow, and I'm the executive director and founder of the Frida Cinema. The Frida Cinema opened February 21st, 2014. When I thought about what I envisioned the Frida to be, it was always a nonprofit. This is going to be community-based. This is going to be mission-driven. You know, it's a crazy thing because it really was that story. I mean, it was a lifelong dream. It was never really the making of films that I was kind of obsessed with so much as talking about films, sharing films, making sure that people had seen films and were discussing them and the art of cinema and the history of cinema. I started programming films, I volunteered and worked at movie theaters, and it all ultimately led to this opportunity, and I jumped on it. I think there's a few things that separate the Frida and art houses like the Frida from your traditional movie theaters. We really do have a very sort of diverse and curatorial approach to what we play. We really do want to serve the community and complement the arts and education scene and work in our community. I think the most exciting recent development for the Frida has been Downtown Santa Ana Art Walk, which is this great community event. It's free, it's family focused, and it's this great sort of monthly spotlight on the arts and the creative community in Santa Ana. Do our patrons consider us a hotspot of Santa Ana? You know, what's interesting is it feels weird to say they do, because yes, I do. I do believe that our patrons really value that we're here. Because I hear it all the time.
I love the community that it's built in. Towards the end of college, I discovered the Frida, specifically Rocky Horror, and that kind of just enriched my life for the better, I guess.
Offering space for volunteers was always part of the model and the idea I had. It's just great community of people who basically are helping the theater move along, but also have this space where they just talk film all day long.
My name is Ryan Blackwood. I'm a volunteer at the Frida, and I've been working here every Thursday since around the beginning of the year. The core of the Frida to me is a bunch of very passionate people. It's just, it's a really welcoming place, right, for any member of the community who hold these great, obscure, often, foreign, often films that you can't really see anywhere else, at least on the big screen.
My name is Trevor Dillon. I am the programming director / special events coordinator, and I've been here for 7 years. So my basic job is kind of picking the movies that we're going to be playing at the Frida Cinema. I like the idea that we're not pretentious with our film going. Anybody who might want to come to see like an independent film here or a repertory film that came out 50 years ago, there's never, I hope, a pretentiousness around these film screenings. That's kind of what I love about this place, is introducing amazing movies that maybe you and I have seen a million times, but there's always people who have not seen them, and not only have they not seen them, they certainly have not seen them on the big screen. I like to think of us as a safe space, and almost in a mini regards, like the literal idea of a safe space, and you see the pride flags in the lobby and all that. It's super important to us, and community building is super important to us.
You know, when I introduce a film, I usually ask two questions. Who's never seen this film before? And who has seen this film a million times but never on the big screen with an audience? And both of those audiences are really important to me. And I love when I talk to someone who says, for example, oh my God, I have seen Paris, Texas over a dozen times, but I hadn't seen it on the big screen, and I feel like I've never seen it before. Like, I live for that. That just makes me so happy, because I can understand in my own way what that means. So yeah, basically a place for people who love movies.
From cult to classic films, the Frida Cinema continues to inspire the community of Santa Ana and those beyond as it preserves and exhibits the artistic integrity of film itself.